Hey guys, welcome to this video. It is that time again. It is finally time to move to a new place. Now, before going to the juicy part, I wanted to touch bases on a couple of important things. If you are someone who is planning to move to the city or moving to apartment for the first time in the city, or you're just looking for your next apartment, I think these are going to help. First thing is security deposit. According to Karnataka's rental law, you'll have to pay 2 months of rent. In reality, that is not the case. You will end up being asked for 3 to 6 months of rent as advance. Now, if you are directly renting the house through the owner, there is no additional charge to it. If there is a broker involved in this process, there is an amount you'll have to pay. In most to all cases, it is 1 month's rent. So suppose if your monthly rent is 12,000, you'll have to pay the broker 12,000. It is a bit. Now, where can you actually find these apartments? There are tons of apps and websites. I have used housing.com and NoBroker. A quick tip here, if you are struggling to find houses through these apps or websites, you can always check out Facebook groups. There is one called Flats and Flatmates. There you'll find like a standalone flat or PG to the most posh penthouse. Everything will be listed there. So you can check that out. Another great way is if you know someone who's already staying in Bangalore, you can ask them for their broker's number or even owner's number if they have multiple properties. That will save you a lot of time and stress. What are some of the great locations where you can look for houses? If you are here primarily for your job, you would want to stay closer to your office. If that is not the case, it does open up a lot of affordable areas. If you want a party life, a little jazzy lifestyle, go for Koramangala or Indianagar. It's fun, lively and very expensive. Trust me, I lived there for over a year. If you want something more planned, you can check out HSR or Sarjapur. If you prefer peace and old Bangalore charm, you can go for JP Nagar, Jayanagar or Kanakpura Road. My last house was in JP Nagar and it was not just peaceful, it was also a very beautiful place, but it was too far from the actual hustle bustle of the city, which I did not like that much. Now comes the main question: how much will you have to pay for rent? It does very much depend on your area. For a 1 BHK in standalone, it will cost around 14k to 25k plus, and in a gated society, it will be 20k to 40k plus. A 2 BHK in standalone will be 20 to 35k, where in gated it will be 30 to 60k plus. 3 BHK in standalone will fall between 35 to 60k, whereas in gated it can come up to 50 to 1 lakh. Now, before even visiting the houses, I would suggest you list down your non-negotiables. For me, the first thing was natural light. I wanted direct sunlight because in my first apartment it did not get any direct sunlight and I suffered from something called depression. So that was a non-negotiable for me. Next is security. Now, all the places I have lived before was standalone apartments, so they had security cameras. However, it did not feel secure because the cameras can help to find who and what, but if it happened, it already happened. So I was looking for a gated society with security guards, cameras and more restrictions. Now, my old apartment was a 2 BHK penthouse. It was slightly bigger than rest of the flats in that building and I was paying around 24,000 plus maintenance. My budget was sort of in the similar range, but I was looking for like 30k for a 2 BHK and my primary location was in HSR, and when I went to visit there, oh my god, I nearly had a heart attack. I even visited houses worth 35,000 a month to 40,000 a month. They all look very modern, but they were just a glorified closet. The sizes were so small, I could not make sense why I would want to pay 40,000, even 30,000 for that house. After days of searching in HSR, I had to change my location. I was not still finding any places. I did not spend that many days looking for apartments. I think on my 3rd or 4th day, I visited 4-5 places and it was almost 9:30 and I had one more place left, which was again a 2 BHK. So I called the broker and I tell him, where can I come to visit the apartment? He goes, it has been rented out. I was heartbroken. I was truly looking forward to visiting that place because I thought it checked all my boxes. Just before cutting the call, he goes, there is a 3 BHK but it's over my budget. I already came this far, already spent the whole day why not just go and take a look at it? It's not that far. I entered the house. It was a newly renovated house. They did not even have all the electric connection done yet. So it was fully dark. I entered and I kind of liked it. It was spacious. It was very spacious. I was happy and sad at the same time because even if I like it, the budget was still way over my budget. I still came the next day to see how it looks in daytime, and I entered the house and that's it. I knew it. This is the house. But there was still the question that how? I can't pay that much. It was, I think, around 40,000 a month rent they were asking. But I spoke to the broker. I spoke to the president of this apartment, and I finally spoke to the owner. Let me tell you one thing. I am not a good negotiator. Like my mom and my sister can negotiate and buy something that was priced at 500 in 25 rupees. I will end up paying 5 rupees more. But this one, I really wanted this apartment, and I thought like the worst thing they can say is no. So why not just try? So I negotiated with the owner also, and finally they agreed. I think what sold them is that I told them I'll move in immediately, like within a week. And they liked me, I guess. Finally, it was time to move out of the old house. It's moving day. Today is the day I am moving finally. The big issue is yesterday I was supposed to pack everything because today movers and packers are coming at 1:30. I'm not feeling anything. I feel like I should be emotional. I lived in this house for like what? Almost 2 years. I guess it hasn't hit me yet. Before I even start, I need to have some coffee. I can't believe this is the last time I'll be in this kitchen. Coffee is done. I'm gonna sip on it and take 10 minutes break. After that, I'm going to start. Little update so far. I have tackled this wardrobe. I just dumped everything in one luggage. I don't have any further luggage. Everything right now I am putting in a bean bag. Don't judge, I'm just a girl. Now enjoy a little time lapse of me struggling. La la ya la ya la ya la 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 ya la ya la ya la ya. Okay, the clothes are mostly packed. The cupboards are looking empty. These are just random stuff. I'll put it separately. Clean. This is clean. Now look at the number of bags I have, which is out of control. This is way too many things. I don't need this many things. Although I'm nowhere close to being done with packing or anything, but I'm super hungry. It's almost 12. Should have finished at least 80% by now, but I don't think even 50% is done. But that's fine. We're gonna eat. Auntie has cooked, so for one last time, I'm gonna eat the food she made. She prepared rice, and here she made some dal, potato fry, and egg. Simple food. That's what I wanted to eat. She was a great cook. She was a great person. I was very stressed knowing that she's there. Even if I'm sick or something, she'll always make some kara and she'll just always take care. So that's the only thing I'm gonna miss about this house. Today is the first morning in the new house. I must do. They did something with the regulator. It's not here, so I have to
get one. Also, everything is everywhere, but I can't find anything in the kitchen. So cooking is not happening. Not today, not for few more days. So I ordered some food. It's a pretty good morning. And oh, I love this place.
It has been couple of months since I moved here and have been living here, and I love every part of it. Feels more of a home than any of the other apartment. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.